I'm extremely worried about my mother. This year has been a turbulent one for the family, and I think her fragile psyche might just finally break. It began after my brother took his life. Initially, my mother, father, and I came closer together, and the family was stronger than ever. But, as so often happens, time went on, life got busy, and the divide ensued. My mother craved constant emotional support, but it became overwhelming. My father was always tired from work. He was still grieving internally at the loss of his son, and Mom's daily breakdowns became too much to handle. Mom began cutting herself and threatening her own suicide as a last-ditch effort to win my father's love and affection, but it was futile. With the signing of a few papers, a 20-year marriage evaporated. Mom went into a complete tailspin post-divorce. She stopped cooking, she stopped cleaning, she stopped bathing, and she stopped talking. We lived in a house of silence until the nighttime, when I could hear her howls of heartbreak echo through the home. I love my mom, but I knew it wasn't healthy for me to stay in this situation. The morning after another sleepless night, I told her that I wanted to go live with Dad, at least until she pulled herself together. For the first time in weeks, she spoke, but it was the same rhetoric she had used with my father. She told me that if I left, she'd have nothing left to live for and she'd kill herself. I told her she had stopped living a while ago. She was simply surviving at this point. I told her she needed help, and when I got home from school, we could talk about it. When I arrived home, an eerie feeling crept over me. The house was pitch black and my mom was nowhere in sight. I investigated the downstairs and found nothing. I checked her bedroom upstairs as well as the bathroom, but they were clear. I walked down the hallway to my room and saw a dimly lit candle on my dresser. It was illuminating a note. I began reading and a chill ran up my spine after just the first few words. This was not a note. This was a suicide letter. My chest was pounding and I began to sweat. With each cryptic line, my heart sank deeper and tears flooded my eyes. That is, until I reached the bottom of the letter. When I reached the final 2 words, I became frozen with fear, and the letter slipped from my moist grip. The final 2 words were simply a first and last name. My name. Suddenly, I felt the cold breeze from my door slamming shut behind me. The candle went out and the room went dark.